Excitement was high on Farmer Wants a Wife when the show's 5 farmers and their potential partners gathered for the annual Country Ball. It was a chance to get glammed up, have a few drinks and a dance, and see if anything special happened. Watch the video. One contestant leaves Farmer Wants a Wife. Watch Farmer Wants a Wife on Channel 7 and stream it for free on 7+. Everyone seemed to be having a whale of a time, except for Farmer Will, who had to deal with not one, but 2 major meltdowns during a fraught night. Victorian personal assistant Keely, 24, had been feeling a little out of sorts in recent days. The group dynamic made her retreat into a shell and she had begun to overthink and worry about everything. Earlier that day, she had pulled Will aside for a little chat, wondering if he was still even interested in her being there. He assured her that he was, but she said in a separate interview that she would need to do more to attract his attention and focus. She certainly did that at the Country Ball when, dancing a little too vigorously, she took a spectacular fall. Embarrassed, she raced outside and sat crying in a car, refusing to go back to the party. Will went out to see what was wrong and found a very emotional Keely still sobbing. "I'm so embarrassed," Keely told him. "You don't need to be, okay? You're an amazing person," he reassured her. When Keely told him she was thinking of just going home, he told her he'd much rather get to know you better. "I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm saying don't," he pleaded. "Don't be hard on yourself. Try and ease your mind as much as you can." In a separate interview, Keely said she felt the tumble was a sign that things weren't right. Will admitted in a separate interview that he was a bit taken aback when Keely said she wasn't sure she wanted to be there anymore. "It shook me, I couldn't see that coming," he said. Keely eventually went back inside, but later asked if she could talk to Will again, and then dropped the bombshell. "I definitely think I need to leave," she said. "I wish this would have worked, being on the show, but it just isn't. It definitely caught me by surprise and I'm not stoked about it," Will admitted in a later interview. "But it's not my position to make her stay, it's her choice. I am upset about it, because I enjoyed having her around and I enjoyed getting to know her. Will is such a good guy," Keely said in a separate interview. "But sometimes I just get too much inside my own head. I don't regret anything. I laid my heart on the line and it didn't work, so be it." The drama continues after Keely said her tearful goodbyes. Will went back to the party, a little shell-shocked, but assuming the major drama of the night was over. If only he knew. Things were only going to get more hectic. Keely's departure had another of Will's ladies, Alicia, wondering aloud to some of the other girls if maybe she should leave too. Shocked, they tell Will he might now want to have a chat to Alicia too. You could virtually see his head exploding by this point as his night turned from happy to horrific. "Tonight has been really odd, I honestly don't know what's going on," he said. "I started with 4 ladies, Keely's gone home and now this with Alicia, I honestly don't know what's happening." Asked what was troubling her, Alicia had difficulty explaining how she was feeling to Will. After a wonderful 24 hours alone with Will before everyone else arrived, she was feeling emotional about now having to share his attention with the others. But she couldn't seem to put her emotions into words, leaving Will confused. She decided that she wouldn't go home, but the night had turned very serious and dramatic and Will was left with a very scrambled head. Talking to Ben later, he admitted he was shocked by the night's events. "Things have gone from 0 to 100 in 0.4 of a second, he said, shaking his head. "I honestly don't know what I've done. First Keels, now Alicia. Mind blown." Farmer Wants a Wife continues at 7:30 p.m. Tuesday on Channel 7 and 7+. Incredibly awkward moment as Farmer Hopeful sent home, "I've just lost my appetite." And finally, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and comment your opinion so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell to follow and update many other interesting news. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.